Venice is one of the urban communities of Italy, and it is the capital of both the region of Venice and the locale of Veneto distinctive. With a long history, it was a social and business connect among Europe and Asia in the Middle Age time frame, and it was a seaport since that period, which actually has a unique situation until now as a significant port in the northern Adriatic area. The city of Venice was subject eventually in its long history to the standard of the power of the Duke, and along these lines it was known as the Duchy, and as his standard, the legislative head of the district at the time depicted his duchy with a respectable portrayal that is the great or the righteous, henceforth the name of the city with the compound word bon duchy, and that implies the altruistic duchy, and afterward with the progression of time the name was abbreviated to a rifle. With respect to the city's name, Venice, it returns to the main occupants of the Veneto clan, which is an Indo-European clan that relocated to the region where the city of Venice is today, around 1000 BC. Venice is situated in the landmass of Europe, explicitly in the northern corner of Italy, and is situated at the northwest finish of the Adriatic Sea. It is situated in the sickle-formed Venetian lake and expands 51 kilometers from Jesolo in the north of the country to the city of Chioggia in the southern area. Concerning the cosmic angle, the city of Venice is situated at the crossing point of scope 45.4 degrees north and longitude 12.3 degrees east. Venice is situated at an elevation of around 5 m above ocean level, and the Rialto locale addresses its middle and the most noteworthy district. The city of Venice wins in a calm mainland environment, as the climate seems cold and moist throughout the colder time of year season. While the late spring season is sweltering, bright and muggy, however it is somewhat great because of the breeze coming from. The city of Venice was established after the finish of the standard of the Western Roman Empire, and afterward in 584 AD the district turned out to be important for the Exarchate of Ravenna Byzantine, and when the Byzantine rule finished in the year 641 AD, the focal point of force moved to one of the islands of the Venetian lake, and later the Duke of Venice shaped a partnership with the state of Italy and afterwards settled the city of Venice subject to the authority of King Pepin. After which exchange thrived in the city and public cognizance created in it until the choice of the Duke became through broad races in the 10th century AD. What's more, its financial development and announced itself as a republic, and consequently the powers of the Duke declined and the authority became in the possession of the region, and Venice hence oversaw the shipping lanes in the eastern Mediterranean district. The eyes of the city of Venice were coordinated towards the Italian terrains, subsequently growing the lines of Venice until it arrived at the stature of its financial and political success subject to Duke Tommaso Mocenigo, yet between 1645 to 1669 Venice was under Turkish rule. Then, at that point, it turned out to be important for the Greek state in 1699 AD, and the finish of the Republic of Venice came when the development of the French Revolution, and in 1797. Venice turned out to be essential for Austria, and afterward in 1866 it was surrendered to Italy, which turned into a realm beginning around 1861. A gathering of workers came in the year 402 AD to choose the islands on which the city of Venice is today, and with the progression of time their need to track down more space to live in, so they started to grow by burrowing many water channels, and they additionally utilized a large number of wooden posts that were planted in the lower part of the water contiguously to help these channels, and to be the reason for the durable level bases that will be worked over the water. Venice has an astounding compositional qualification that is unmatched, as it is a city assembled totally over the water, and its block structures show up with a rural wooden plan for the roofs, and Byzantine-style design shows up in numerous structures. For example, the Church of Santa Maria, because of the impact of the city in the Byzantine Empire before, and to besides, brilliant mosaic vaults and Roman curves show up in various structures tracing all the way back to the period between the 7th and 9th hundreds of years AD. Notwithstanding the stone sections worked in the style of Romanesque design, and the complex Islamic designing of stone floors that showed up in the structures of the 12th and 13th hundreds of years AD. Some of the city's structures were portrayed by Baroque, Gothic, and Renaissance engineering, among others. The premise of the economy in the city of Venice was recently founded on sea exchange, neighborhood items addressed in fishing and birds, and the extraction of salt from the lake. Then, at that point, this exchange extended with the progression of time altogether to incorporate the commodity of merchandise to the nations of Europe, the Middle East, Asia, and later many significant businesses like shipbuilding, sales, and gear fabricating, And the development of excellent materials, furniture, dishes, and so on have spread, and rural exercises have spread in Venice. Moreover, the city's port has added to supporting its economy through business delivery. The travel industry area likewise assumed a significant financial part by giving countless open positions for the city's occupants and procuring benefits from vacationers and guests. Venice is one of the main vacationer locations in Italy and has been remembered for the rundown of UNESCO World Heritage Sites, and it is visited by numerous guests and travelers from everywhere the world yearly, and its travel industry area has partaken in an exceptional advancement throughout the long term. In 2011, around 3.5 million sightseers, then, at that point, rose to reach by 2018 around 4.5 million vacationers, on account of the presence of countless traveler destinations and spots. These are the best places for tourists to visit in Venice.